Hello everyone, I'm High Priestess Orson Phoenix. Now that most people are at home, they have the only option to order food or go pick up food and bring it home. You can't eat in restaurants. And New York City has a lot of witch shops in our community. New York City has a very large witch community. So, with that being said, our witch shops have shut down, but you can still order online. But you have to be very, very careful because there are those fake ass witches that might inflate their prices. So instead of buying a candle for $25, you might see it on sale for $50. Or if you're trying to buy a essential oil, instead of it being $45, it might be $85. That's called inflation. That's called taking advantage of this unfortunate situation that New York, because New York does have a large number of people that have been infected with the coronavirus, taking full advantage of especially new witches that may not know any better. It's called raising your prices because you feel like you will lose your normal revenue if you do not make your prices higher. Witches who do that are fake. Your prices should not change that drastically. I can understand raising your prices. I can understand raising your prices maybe up to $10, but going from $45 to $85 is completely and totally inappropriate, and the universe, the goddess, will absolutely deal with you. You are taking advantage of witches that need supplies to feed your own pocket, not because you actually want to help these witches. You're only interested in feeding your own pocket. I understand that you too have to make a living, but as witches, we must always be honest, especially those witch shops online that makes no announcement that their prices may be going up because people are not able to go to the physical stores. If you have to increase your prices, make an announcement on your online store. Don't just do it and then wonder why your business is going down. It's because you gave no warning that your prices may be going up because people are not able to order at the physical location, so they go online. And truly speaking, you don't really want a new witch, Wicca, someone who has just started to do witchcraft to go on sites like Amazon or eBay, because a lot of those things that are related to witchcraft is fake. When you have an online store for witchcraft, it's almost as though you have to take a vow that your products are the real deal. When you buy it off of Amazon, eBay, even Etsy, you can be buying anything. And a website does not cost that much to put up. So there's no reason why a genuine witch that sells products does not actually have a web, domain. There's no reason for it. You cannot inflate your prices so much that a witch might feel they have no choice but to pay your $85 for essential oil. That is outrageous. Unless you are selling essential oil in a set of 3 or 6, then yeah, $85 would be okay. But to sell one little tiny bitty bottle of essential oil for $85, you are a thief. And the universe will absolutely guaranteed deal with you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop taking advantage of these new witches going through some serious shit right now, especially in this type of city of New York. You know that we have a large witch community. We have a lot of new witches that follow me on social media and hit me up in my comments and DMs saying, should I buy this? Should I not buy this? Can you tell me a little bit about this? Can you tell me a little about this store? And I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, because as witches, we must be the perfect example of truth. We must always be honest. Do not inflate your prices just because we're going through some shit in which shit just happens situation. Shit happens. That's what the situation is called. Just shit happens. But do not take advantage of witches. Don't get it in your head that if I inflate my prices, these new witches who don't know any better will have no choice but to buy what I'm selling because they don't know any better. You're a fraud and a liar and a con, and the universe will absolutely deal with you. Be honest. Put it on your website that you are going to be raising your prices because you do need to make a living, but you should have the integrity to announce it. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? Why can't you put on your website that you are going to be raising your prices? It takes what? 2 minutes to write it out? It only takes 2 minutes to write it out. And it should not, your prices should not be raised more than $10. It shouldn't. So if a candle is $25 and you add $10 to that, that's $35. Write that on the website. Give an explanation as to why you are raising your prices. Don't just do it and then cry foul and then feel bad about yourself and start blaming. Some witches who do this scamming start blaming their ancestors, the deities, the god, the goddesses that they work with for their downfall. No, you brought yourself down. You brought yourself down because you are dishonest. And as witches, we must always be honest. Do not lie. Do not take advantage of this unfortunate situation that New York City is currently in to feed your pockets. As a witch, somebody who comes to you for help to buy one of your products, they should be expected and experiencing real help, not feeding somebody else's pockets just because that witch feels like if they don't raise their prices, they're going to be financially in the hole. No, everybody right now is currently struggling. People are not able to work. It's not just witches that are being affected. And as witches, like I always say, we must be the example of honesty. We must always tell the truth. And for those witches that are scamming, who are not really witches, the universe will absolutely, I guarantee it, will deal with you.